Alright guys, we are back for more of my 2025 Christmas special. We just did a game of Mario Party 10 for the Nintendo Wii U, and that was a whole lot of fun. We played a game on Mushroom Park, and we were able to pull off a very good successful win on that. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games for the Nintendo Wii U. So let's see what happens on this game, shall we? Yeah, I am of course aware that the online service is no longer available. Alright, anyways, let's head into Copacabana Beach.
Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games.
Alright, we're going to go single match solo. So we're going to do a total of 5 events for the segment, and we're going to start things off with the 100 meters. And we'll just play as some different guest characters in each event for the segment. So we're going to start off by using Nabbit for our first guest character. Alright, here we go. Alright! Got the win in first place just like that. Alright. So anyways, let's move on to the next event, and we're going to do some equestrian next. Alright, now we have Larry as our next guest character. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we made it to the goal, and we got a total of 457.721. And there's another win in first place! Alright, let's see what happens now in our next event. Alright, this time we're going to play some archery. And we have Sticks from Sonic Boom as our next guest character. Alright, let's get right into end number 1. Alright, 10-hit combo. Alright, that was a pretty good start. We got 119.753 to start with. Alright, we're off to an early lead right here. Now let's go to end number 2. Oh god, I almost messed that up there. That was close. 20-hit combo. $30-hit combo. Alright, time's up for that, and now, so this time we get 215.593. We're up to 335.346 at the moment. Alright, we're maintaining a very good lead right now after that end. Let's head into the third and final end. $40-hit combo. And now we have the silver targets in play. Ah, darn, how did I miss that? Ah, man, I missed that one. Crap. I missed again. Alright, time's up. So on that last set, we get 376.79, and we end up with a grand total of 712.136. And just like that, we got another win in first place. Alright, we're going to do 2 more events in this segment. Alright, next up we're going to do BMX. And we have Wade from Sonic Riders as our next guest character. Alright, taking on Silver, Bowser, and Peach. Let's do this.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready. Watch the game.
We're already picking up a lot of speed right now. I like what I'm seeing here. Alright, let's make our way to the finish line. And there we go. We got first place. Alright, let's head into our last event now for this segment. And we're going to finish it off with a game of Rugby Sevens. Alright, so we have Diddy Kong as our last guest character here. And we'll just have some random teammates with us. Let's see what we get. Alright, looks like Sonic, Luigi, and Metal Sonic are going to be my teammates. Alright, we're facing against Donkey Kong, Dr. Eggman, Vector, and Waluigi. Alright, here we go. You missed me! And we got the try. Well done. Alright, let's go for a goal kick. Got the conversion. Alright. Got an early lead right now, 7-0. Let's keep it going. Alright! There's another try. Alright, time to do that goal kick again. And there's another conversion. 14-0. Oh god, what the heck was that? Oh, what did I miss? Yeah, come on, you give me that ball right now. There we go. Going into additional time. Oh, you missed me, DK. There we go. There's our try once again. Alright, let's see if we can get this goal kick. Yes, we will. So that was 21-0. And time's up for the first half. Alright, moving on to the second half. I don't think so. Oh, that was a sweet boost. And we got a try. Sweet. I'm going for a goal kick. And we got the conversion. 28-0 now. Oh god, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, baby! Another try once again. And we're going to get a very easy goal kick out of that. Alright, so that puts the score to 35-0. Yeah, we definitely got this in the bag for sure. Oh, look at that! Another try once again. That's impressive. And we get another easy goal kick there. Oh, it looks like it's time to do a throw-in since the ball went out of bounds. Yeah, that ball's mine. And we're once again going to get a try. Alright, let's see how we doing this goal kick. Got it. Alright, let's go into additional time. Oh boy, that hurt. What the heck? Oh, it's time for our throw-in. Alright, well that didn't really matter much anyway, because time's up. But nevertheless, though, we are going to get the win 49-0. Alright. So now let's go ahead and use our coins and rings at the item stands very quickly before we wrap things up for the segment. Alright, let's head over to the Sonic item stand first. And what do we get? A stamp that I already have. Alright. Now let's see what we can win in the Mario item stand. A gray hunting cap that I also already got. Nothing new this time, but it was still worth a try. Either way though, this segment still was a lot of fun while it lasted. So anyways, that is going to do it for Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games for the Nintendo Wii U as part of my 2025 Christmas special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this. So stay tuned.